Hey guys, if you don't know me, hello, hi, I am Candy or Candace, and this is the place that I like to take you guys on my art adventures when I'm not working full-time in the animation industry. But I thought it'd be kind of neat to do something a little bit different, and if you are returning, thanks so much for coming back. It is just the end of Victoria Day here in Canada, and this is when I usually like to change out my winter wardrobe for my summer wardrobe, and I wanted to go through that with you guys because it is a way for me to declutter, a way for me to keep organized, and a way for me to really figure out what I do and don't wear every season and donate the rest. The cool thing is I've got a clothing drive that I'm going to be taking part in this year where we donate old children's clothes or adult clothes, and then you go and pick up some new clothes. So it's like the whole community coming together, and I thought it'd be perfect time for me to go through my stuff and see if I've got anything that I'm just not feeling like wearing anymore, or maybe I didn't even touch all season long and it's now time for me to offload it. I am noticing that I'm not buying as many articles of clothing, and I'm being a lot more methodical with the things that I do choose to have in my wardrobe. So I'm not really sure how much I'm going to have to offload, but I thought it'd be kind of neat to kind of talk about how I go through the process with you guys. So let's get to it. First things first, I have, this is how I keep myself accountable. I have 2 Victoria's Secret bags. These are so old. They're kind of like duffel bag overnight bags, and I like them because they've got zips. I know also people use zip up IKEA bags is another great option, but I like using these because they're easy to just put away and that kind of stuff. For summer, because it's lighter clothing, I only need 2 bags, and then for the winter stuff, because it's a little bit bigger, I usually have 3, just because of like sweaters and stuff. So I'm going to take everything out of this and then make space for all the clothing on my bed. So let's get all the clothing out on the bed, shall we? I've got lots of socks I need to go through as well. Lots and lots of socks. Yeah, my underwear drawer is kind of in an awkward state at the moment, even though I don't really feel like I have a crazy amount of undergarments, especially because after having a kid, I don't know. I just don't know anymore, you guys. Looks like that's the dress pile. Yep, see, there's my other bag. And looks like I've got shorts and capris in here mostly, and one pieces. I like to try and keep things organized. Obviously gonna need to refold everything. Now let's go through and get all the winter stuff out and on the bed. It's time to bag up all of the old stuff, all of the winter type things, all the heavy things, and let's organize. Let me take you guys through the aftermath. I'm trying to sell some of my old reusable diapers for Riley. So that's why that's there, if you're wondering. But here's my 3 bags of winter clothing, and yes, sweaters take up a lot of space. Let me go through what I have where. I like to have cardigans in the front here, and then I've got my dresses here, and then I've got my one-piece long outfits here, and then I like to have hoodies and that kind of like homebody stuff back here, and my fancy dresses I just leave in the back, and my kitty onesie is also in the back. I also wanted to show you guys, so Chris has the bottom 2 drawers and I have the top one. Sorry, it's Victoria Day long weekend. So yes, I am showing you my delicates, but I wanted to showcase this with you because Marie Kondo had it right, you guys. So I like to use her method for like seeing everything like this, as you can see. So over here I have my underwear. Over here I'm leaving some overstock of like tights and stuff, just in case if I like want some tights. Here's some like pretty nighties in the back. I've got my bathing suit here, bras that I almost never wear, which is like so ridiculous. And then I've got socks in the front, long socks, and then ankle socks here. And yes, I have the Sailor Scouts, and I've also got Adventure Time here. Here are all my like sporty bras and like bralettes, and then I have a very select few t-shirts that I keep here. Most of them are crew t-shirts. So this was Abby Hatcher, this one was True in the Rainbow Kingdom, this one was Snowball where I worked, so that's why I keep those really. And then I have a new one, or yeah, another Guru shirt here, and then I've got a new one which is my Hello Kitty slash cinnamon roll from Japan, one of my favorite shirts now, right here. And then on to this area. So Chris and I share our closets. He has the middle area here, but up here I have my skirts here, my PJs. I like to leave my face cloths really handy for first thing in the morning. I've got my shorts, which I really gravitate toward, capris, tights, and jeans. Ever since I've had a baby, I don't really gravitate towards the jeans as much, but I kind of am keeping some of them. I fit really well, like these ones. Some of these down here, I'm not really sure if I want to keep them and keep them as like a encourage me to lose weight or get rid of them. I haven't really fully decided yet, and they're not taking up a crazy amount of space, so I'll just leave it for now. And then on to this area, I just leave a couple extra hangers here. Here's our iron mat. And then the way that it works is I kind of have just some shirts that I like in the front, and then we go into tank tops. These are all different types of tank tops, spaghetti strap and non. Then over to here we've got full, like, these are still technically tank tops, but they got like, they cover up to the shoulder. And then over here I've got some longer sleeve shirts, and then I've got some where it's like a one-piece sleeve and short kind of thing. And then I'm keeping some long sleeve type sweaters for when we go to the cottage and stuff like that, because it's always nice to have these types of things just in case if you need something warm. But yeah, that is my closet in a nutshell. Let me go over here so you guys can see it better. Also, I've got a kitty hanging out with me. So there's my closet. Nothing like crazy special. I've got some overstock I need to deal with. This is the aftermath of the things that I'm going to be donating or getting rid of. Just kind of like things I don't really gravitate towards, just because like I love this Flesh is for Zombies. I love the shirt so much, but it's starting to like really look crappy and I'm not really gravitating towards it anymore, so it's time for it to go. And then just some, like, I'm sad my Sailor Moon socks need to go, but the elastic is totally shot. And I have too many socks. I get too many socks as gifts,
and these are really old and they're just kind of getting ratty, so it's time for it to go. And I've got 2 t-shirts that I'm not feeling the vibe of them anymore, so I'm gonna donate them. So this is how I keep myself, hi kitty, this is how I keep myself really organized to make sure that I don't have way too much, just honest about my clothing instead of just buying constantly. And because I haven't bought in a really long time, I don't really have too much to get rid of. I kind of feel like I've curated my stuff well enough, and I'm pretty happy with where my clothing is right now. So I hope you guys found this really valuable. Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a clothing emoji if you got this far and if you liked this type of content, decluttering content. And on that wonderful note, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Etsy shop and my Patreon, because that is how I am making a living right now. I love your freaking faces, and I will check you later. Love you and goodbye.